Hi YouTube, my name is Monica and I make videos all about tips and tricks for vet techs. In today's video, I'm going to discuss online vet tech schools and cost. I personally went to San Juan College for my tech degree, so most of my experience will be with this school, but I will go over some other options as well. So, you're interested in a vet tech school, but you're not sure what program to take. Veterinary technology has really taken off as a career, and there is many schools for you to choose from. You now have online programs as well as local community college programs. However, before you look into schools, there are a few things I recommend you do first. First is I highly recommend you have a job working or volunteering for an AHA accredited veterinary hospital or clinic before starting any vet tech schooling. I have two main reasons for this. First, to gain experience working in veterinary medicine. This can be entry-level positions such as a kennel tech. Veterinary medicine is a hard job and is not for everyone. Many people think it's a cool, fun job working with animals. However, it's a very hard job. It's a dirty job, and if you're sensitive to bodily fluids, then this is not the job for you. As a vet tech, you will see many gruesome things. Animals will come in with very gruesome injuries due to hit by cars or impalements. Sick animals, neglected animals, and abused animals will come in. It's a hard job, and there are days that will tug at your heartstrings. However, on the other hand, you do get to see healthy animals come in for routine visits like vaccines. This is very mentally and physically demanding job, and I have seen a lot of people not last in this field because of this. I recommend getting some experience in the field before starting school for veterinary technology. The second reason to working or volunteering at a vet hospital is because it will be required for online programs. With an Associates of Veterinary Technology, you will have to have clinical training as well as schooling to complete the program. In order to obtain this, while doing distance learning is to be working for a veterinary hospital. With the program that I did at San Juan College, you could not move on to the second tier without proof of employment at a veterinary hospital. Once you have experience working in a veterinary hospital and have decided to go to school for a degree and get credentialed, there are two types of schools to go to, an in-person school and an online program. Deciding which one to go to is going to be up to you. There are going to be a lot of factors for you to determine when choosing a school. There are many factors in deciding which type of school you should attend. Does your local community college have a vet tech program? Will you be able to work and go to class? Can you stay motivated for online classes? Do you learn better in a classroom or online? These are just some of the factors you will need to consider when choosing a school. One thing I can recommend is that if you have been working as a non-credentialed tech or vet assistant for a year or more, then online school is a great choice. The reason for this is that you already have some background in the field and the program will not be so challenging. When it comes to picking a school, it is going to really come down to where you live, how you learn best, and if you're motivated to do online schooling. When picking a school, the one thing to remember is make sure that your program you select is AVMA accredited. This is super important. If the program you go to is not accredited by the AVMA, you will not be able to take the VT&E to get your credentials. Don't know too much about in-person schools. I would recommend you check with your local community college to see if they offer a program in your area. In this video, I'm going to mainly focus on distance learning or online schools. There are many online vet tech programs out there. The three I'm going to discuss are Penn Foster, Ashworth College, and San Juan College. These three are probably going to be your most popular online programs. All these programs cost about $2,000 a semester. This may vary a little with each school. I have noticed that there are a lot of specials being offered right now for Penn Foster and Ashworth College. Penn Foster and Ashworth College, I believe, go at your own pace programs. San Juan College is not go at your own pace. You do have deadlines to turn in assignments and take exams. All these programs are set up to take 2 years to complete. However, most people take about 3 years to complete. The reason for this is they have to do their prerequisite classes or basic courses first. So some people may also take a semester off, such as summer. These programs can be done in 2 years if you go full-time and do not take any semesters off to complete. The go at your own pace schools may even take longer to complete if you're not motivated. These schools are all very good programs and have good success rates. Like most things, you will find a lot of bad reviews for each of these schools. So I would not let that deter your mind when picking a program. I personally read a lot of bad reviews about San Juan College, but I had a great experience with the program and I have no complaints. I'm going to just go over a little of my experience with San Juan College. The program is set up into 4 tiers. The first tier is your introductory courses and basics. Like I mentioned before, you must have a job working at a veterinary hospital before you can move on to tier 2. I was already working for a clinic and was able to just continue with the rest of the program. With San Juan, you do have to provide proof of employment and what hospital or clinic you are working for. You also have to provide if they are AHA accredited. The reason the school would like to know if your place of employment is AHA accredited is because they will need to know if your hospital or clinic is going to provide you with the appropriate means for you to practice and learn. AHA accredited hospitals follow the highest standards of veterinary medicine. If your hospital is accredited, then San Juan knows you will be provided with the means needed to learn your clinical tasks properly. If your hospital or clinic is not accredited, you will be asked to submit pictures of your hospital for approval by San Juan. If the hospital or clinic is not approved by the school, you will not be able to move on and will need to find another hospital or clinic to do your hands-on work. However, do not be discouraged. Majority of hospitals and clinics are approved by the school. They basically want to make sure that your place of work has an OR, X-ray, lab, treatment area, and pharmacy, which are all pretty standard in hospitals and clinics. The next step once your hospital or clinic is approved is to find yourself a preceptor or a mentor. Now this has to be a DVM or a credentialed vet tech that you work with. Once you pick your preceptor, you will have to sign an agreement and list their license number. You can also have more than one preceptor. Sometimes it's easier to have a couple or a few to help out. The job of your preceptor is to help you complete your tasks given to you by the school, and once complete, your preceptor will have to sign off saying that they have witnessed you do your task and that you know how to successfully complete it. For example, drawing blood. You will have a task to draw blood on a dog's cephalic vein. With your preceptor present, you will complete the task and your preceptor can sign off on the task. In the third tier, you will have to present your videos. Now this may have changed since I was in school, but for me it was in the third tier. All videos must be completed and passed to move on to the fourth tier. It was the one thing that I hated about the online program. You had to make several videos of yourself completing the task given to you. The videos had to be clearly done, you had to speak clearly, and be able to understand. Each task was outlined exactly the way they wanted you to complete it, and it had to be done step by step as stated on the directions. I believe there were 3 or 4 videos that had to be done: anesthesia, nursing, and lab. There may have been more required now, I'm not sure. But each video had to be done in the exact way in order given to you, or you would not pass and have to redo the parts of the video that were not properly done. The videos part of the program has since changed since I was in school. When I attended, it was just you had to have them done and approved before you can move on to the fourth tier. Now I believe they are a whole class and are pass or fail. Either way, the videos are not my favorite part of school. It was awkward filming at work and doing certain things in a certain way. I can tell you my coworkers did not always make it easy on me, and I had to do several takes to just get it right. Once your videos are done and passed, you can start Tier 4. Tier 4 was pretty much all large animal and exotics. In Tier 4, we had to also do our large animal rotation. That meant that if you worked for a hospital that already did large animal, you didn't have to make the trip to Waco. Otherwise, everybody had to make a 3 to 4 day trip to Waco, Texas. The trip was fun and we got to meet some of our instructors as well as our classmates. Once Tier 4 is complete, you graduate and are able to take the VT&E and get credentialed. I hope this has helped give you some idea what to expect with online vet tech schooling. It is a lot of work, but I highly recommend school if you plan on a vet tech career. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified every time I upload a new video.